Nightclubs and nightlife in the UK is a massive industry which occupies 15 million visitors a year. Not only that, to run this industry, it recruits over 75,000 people. 1 in 6 of 18 to 24-year-olds have a job in the nightlife industry. This nightlife industry is made up of a massive 7,000 businesses in the UK. We talked to one of the Leicester's nightclub promoters to find out his story.
So my journey first started when I started working at Pyramid Lounge as a glass collector. 2-3 weeks into the job, glass collecting, they kind of thought, right, this guy's got loads of personality, very charismatic. I think he'd be better outside doing some promotion. So I went out the street, did some promotion, and from there, people were seeing me, stamping people, getting into it, and so the next thing was to, of course, kind of get a team underneath me and kind of duplicate myself. So there's not just me on the street stamping people, there's 3-4 people with the same energy. So that was the aim there. I was doing that. I think I was doing that for about 4 or 5 months, and that was really good. And then I felt like things weren't really progressing there, or there weren't many opportunities. And obviously, being in town for 4 or 5 months, I was speaking to other people, other managers, doormen, things like that. So I felt like I needed to move on. And on the side, I was experimenting with music. I had a laptop, I had speakers, I had headphones, and had a bit of DJ software, and I was just literally kind of just going through the whole process of collecting music, playing it, messing around on my laptop. And from there, I just bought bits of equipment to kind of get into it more, all whilst I was obviously working as a bartender. So I was progressing as a bartender, I was getting assistant manager, supervisor responsibility, and obviously on the side, I was messing around with my decks. So from there, just being in town for another extended period of time, I was meeting new people, making contacts as you do. And I went to a place called Envy at the time, and I met a guy called Pritesh, and we were speaking. And I seen a lot of promotion that he was doing all over Facebook. I said, get me involved. And he said, yeah, no problem. He already knew about me. I had a meeting with him and a guy called Bilal Khan. And I was sitting in there and they were talking to me about this new event that they've got going on.
First met Drew when I was flying outside Republic. He's a hard worker, sometimes late, but he gets his work done.
I already knew that he was a hard worker. I used to always see him about working and so forth, so I wanted him to be a part of my team. He's worked well though, it's been like 2-3 years, and yeah, it's looking promising.
And then from there, it went kind of quiet for a bit, about 6-7 months. I was literally just DJing on the Friday. I wasn't doing a lot until I got a phone call from Terms. He basically said to me that he wanted me to take control of the promoters and the promotions team and build a new team. So he said, look, go away for 2 weeks, go build a team and then come back and then we'll get you involved. So I went away, I built a team, that was a fantastic team, and it kind of just grew and grew. And as I grew, I got better in my DJing capabilities in terms of how I play my music, how I mix, how I control the crowd. And on the flip side of that, my knowledge of promoting, organising events, and just kind of managing a team and a campaign grew as well. And I think the end of 2016 is where it really did pick up. I think at the moment I'm DJing 5-6 times a week, which is fantastic, because it means now it is my full-time profession. And then promotion-wise, I'm looking after a Monday night at Republic, I'm looking after Fridays, Saturdays. So yeah, in terms of that side, it was fantastic. Backpedaling, of course, at the end of 2016, I got the opportunity to fly out to Dubai, which was amazing. I mean, I told me to bring my DJ equipment out there as well. So not only was I excited to go abroad for the first time in 3 years, I was excited to potentially get some opportunities DJing. So I went out there, I met with a rich list team, and it was good. So I got there straight away, we went around, checked out all the malls, it was fantastic. And then, soon come night time, the boat parties were going on, and one of the DJs over there called Hardeep, he said, right, okay, do you want to go on? I was like, yeah, by all means. So I jumped on, I was DJing on a yacht. That was definitely a first, definitely a fantastic experience. And I think it went pretty well as well. On the other side to that, I got an opportunity to play on race day at the F1 on the big stage on the Royal Terrace. So I feel very, in terms of where I am now, going to Dubai, I have Marbella coming up in June. I feel very blessed. I feel like I've deserved it, but it's been a journey. So yeah, I think that's my story.
Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain.